Speaking of icky, the last thing I want to show you is not an article, but it's a blog of.
I saw.
Are you? I know you're not a meat guy, but are you aware of Burger King had released a Stacker King Whopper in the USA, where it's like you can get up to 4 or 5 patties in one hamburger.
Yeah.
Well, that's made it to Korea as of last month. It's now here, and as you can see, the pictures, it looks disgusting. I'm a meat eater. I love eating. I used to eat the Baconator from Wendy's back in the day. Like I love this kind of stuff. But looking at this, it's just like it just looks awful. Um, like just flipping through some of these pictures, the way that they've made this burger just looks so shoddy and unappetizing. And
Hmm.
then the picture where they cut it in half and are
Yeah.
looking at it, it's
And
just like it's 90% meat.
well, Wendy's had something like this before.
They did.
Like they had like a I think they had a triple.
Okay.
Didn't they have a triple?
I don't remember. The last time I had Wendy's was when I was in the US, and I think I had a Baconator.
Well, I used to go to Wendy's all the time too because you could get like double junior bacon cheeseburgers for like 99 cents.
Yes.
Um, and I okay, so let me ask, what is so concerning to you about this?
Well, okay, that's a great question because the reason I chose it is we've done videos in the past about Korean food or Korean culture sort of sliding away into oblivion. The most popular Korean food now among foreigners is fried chicken, which we sort of made fun of and kind of laughed at, but at the same time, it's a very sad thing. And this is the kind of thing that's like it's popping up into Korea. And this isn't the first thing. I mean, there's been other things that have sort of migrated, very unhealthy, very probably unethical things that have cropped from the U.S. that have popped up here and become
Hmm.
popular. That just it, it it worries me. It worries me for people's health, especially like delivery culture here is out of control. Like
Hmm.
people are delivering food all the time, and Burger King is one of the top ones that delivers. Um, and it's just like it's too much. Like when I was in high school, I would love this kind of thing, but just the pictures make it so unappetizing. Like I don't know. Oh, I don't know. It's just like I'm saddened because I know being here, these people have other like much better options. Maybe not just health, but like appetizing options between the other Korean food that's around and such that if it just makes me sad that this kind of thing is here and it's being promoted like it's on the Kakao Talk application. The stack
Hmm.
with the 4 patties, the nice picture. It's being promoted all over the place, and
Hmm.
it just it worries me. Is I guess I'm becoming a boomer, I guess, because this kind of thing is like those darn kids and their 4 patties.
Well, I think that there have been multiple studies uh, about Okinawa where this has happened in Okinawa, where there were, I mean, it was basically um, this extreme health island where people were living for hundreds of years and obesity was like non-existent. And then McDonald's started showing up and all of these other fast food places. And now like obesity is a really big problem in Okinawa. Um, it's not this Shangri-La anymore. And so, yeah, I totally think that that's valid. And what scares me is the combination of one aspect of Korean culture with this, and that is that parents take care of their kids too much. It's like, okay, my kid wants an ice cream cone. Let's give him an ice cream cone. My kid wants French fries. Let's give him French fries. My kid wants a four-decker, you know, burger. Let's give him that. And again, I've said this before. I think it's great that Korean parents want to take care of their kids, but it just combined with these type of things, it's dangerous.
Mm. And I'm all for
Yeah,
like freedom of choice and stuff. Like if they want to choose to get this kind of thing, that's cool. Um, but at least make it appetizing looking. Like I'm looking at one of the pictures and it's just like it looks like a goddamn mess. It's like fuck, I can't stand
I love how I love how the dude sticks his fist next to it to try
as perspective. Yeah,
as perspective. That's
for
so
some
hilarious.
perspective, and it's just like I don't know. Maybe I am getting old and I'm complaining for nothing. But it's just because I know how much great food there is here
There is
that it's just like
100%.
it just makes me sad to see that this is it's not just here. It's being so heavily promoted in advertising
Hmm.
um, that just like we use the application to order food. Not a lot, but we'll do it maybe a couple times a month. And I opened it the
Hmm.
other day, and the first advertisement that popped up was the Stacker 4 with the four patties. Of course, it's the nice picture, not the real picture of what it
Not
looks
of.
like. But yeah, I mean, I don't even know how somebody could finish a whole like the four patties. How they could finish the whole burger.
Yeah, that the one where they cut it uh, in half, and you can actually see the proportion of meat to everything else.
Yeah,
Like even when I ate meat, if I ate like too much, which really wasn't a lot, but like if I had a double Whopper or something, like it would sit in my stomach and it would make me feel just nasty
yeah,
because it was just so oily and heavy. Like, and then times that by two.
yeah,
God, yeah,
yeah. This is
colon cancer waiting to happen.
dude, for real, for real. Oh man, I I kind of want to try it, but I don't want to buy the whole thing because then it'll be wasted
Just cut it into four pieces and then spread it out over
over
four
4 days. Yeah, F and
days.
A. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Uh,
It's just bizarre to me the whole thing, and then mukbangs too. Like we can have a whole another discussion about mukbangs, but
Dude, you need to get like two stackers fours and mukbang that. That would just go
but
viral.
then that's what I'm saying. Like that's the exact wrong thing that's happening now. Is this
Oh
kind of
yeah,
thing?
I'm being
I
sarcastic.
know, but it's just like well that's the problem. Like mukbangs are such a big thing that a lot of people are starting them, and then they're overeating, and I
Okay, so my sister, who really doesn't know anything about Korea, watches this one little Korean girl that has a super big mukbang channel, and then they like just watch her eat these enormous amounts of food, and they love it. Like my American sister and her daughter watch this all the time. They just think it's the coolest thing ever.
do they think it's cool because the amount of food that she can eat, or do they like the what she's eating? Like what is the appeal?
Oh, they have no clue what she's eating. They even asked me. Um, I think she was eating like a huge bowl of naengmyeon, like the cold noodles, like just a massive, massive bowl. And they're like, what was this noodle thing that she was eating? Like they don't even know what it is, but what was so cool. And then they're like, oh my gosh, the bowl was so big and she's so tiny and she like ate every single last noodle, you know.
Yeah, which I guess is okay, but
So
then like if your niece is like I want to do that kind of thing and she doesn't prepare herself like cuz some of these mukbang people they don't eat for days and then they have to like train their bodies to eat the amount of food they do. So if your niece is like
yeah,
I
and
want
then they go to the gym like for like 3 or 4 hours to yeah.
Yeah. So if your niece is like, I want to do that, and just gets like four stacker four Whoppers and starts downing them, like she's gonna have some serious problems.
Yeah.
Lord Almighty.
Yeah.